So I'm just going to get this camera angle set. Okay, I think that'll be good. All right, so surprise. I thought this morning when I did my, when I was doing my December daily that I was going to go live tonight, but I wasn't quite ready to commit to that because I didn't know what time I was going to go for sure. Sometimes that, that'll vary a little bit. So, hold on a second. The stream is having a minute to, there we go, having a minute to get up. And I've got hey Carrie, hey Kristen. So I've got a glass of wine. I'm going to move over here. I like to be a little careful and put that away from the main part of my scrap space so that if it does anything, it doesn't hurt anything. So I have no plans other than I printed these photos a few days ago, and I thought I would see if I could do something with them. And what would that be? So these are photos that hey Tamara, Happy Friday is right. I'm at a Happy Friday practice. So my daughter-in-law sent these to me on Christmas Eve. So this is the kids getting Santa's cookies and the reindeer celery and carrots, and then Santa's milk ready. And this is a tray. I made them a few 2 years ago. And then this is what the tree looked like after Santa had visited. So I thought that would be fun. And so obviously I called it 'Twas the Night Before Christmas. I'm not sure that will, who knows if what it's going to land on. So like I said, I just grabbed my folder here of things and I'm going to see what we can come up with. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm just going to take this. I've been editing Disney photos for about it was 4.5 hours of editing, and my eyes are really wonky. They're like, what did you do to us? So I don't like the green in here with this, but I kind of like this green better than I do the red. Or I like the idea of green against that better than the red. So let's see. I do have this stripe as well, which I like, but I would probably only want to use a small portion of that. I might go in and grab, I have another folder of papers that I think I might grab. And it feels weird to me, you guys, to be working in this format in something so big. It's like a total mind shift from what I have been doing. So, and I just found this, no peeking and not a creature was stirring. So I think these need to go on here somewhere. I don't know where, but we'll figure that out. I also could use that, but I really want to use Santa on this, so I really need to use one of these. I have 2 of them, and I haven't used even one of them yet, which is a shame. I thought I'd use them in the book that I'm working on, and I haven't yet. I totally understand, Carrie. It's why I rarely do any 12 by 12s from about Thanksgiving, maybe even a little bit before that, until after the first of the year. Okay, I'm not finding a green that I like with this, so I'm going to grab my greens and see if I can find something that I like better. Just my my standard tone-on-tones. Let's see. That Bella Boulevard one works fairly well, although I think I'd like it to be just a little darker. Here's a darker Bella. But I don't know that I want lines and lines. I'm really hoping for stars, which we could do. Oh, so I could do like a star, pop that on there, and then the base of this layout could be that color. So let's do that. You rarely get to see me actually go through and choose papers. A lot of times I have something in mind by the time we get this close. Okay. Oops. Other way. And this is going to be one of those throw stuff on the floor and, well, actually don't have to get it all the way to the floor. That's nice. Okay. So I like that so far. And maybe a big border here. So let's just get this down. And I don't know that I'm actually going to, and look, this green is going to be off from this. So I'll have to decide if I'm going to add other greens in so that that doesn't look quite so off. This is from a sticker sheet that I used last year. And I think I'm going to put just a tiny space between these two photos so that they can be just a little separated because they're just a little, they're two different parts of the Christmas Eve story. How about that? So I think I'm going to do that. There we go. I do have plenty of green things I can use. It's just, I do it. I need to make a little adjustment. I have been scrapping 12 by 12, so my trimmer is not really set in a proper place for me to be doing that. Now, the one thing I don't know yet is how much of this and that do I want to use. So let's trim this border strip off the bottom of this one, and I should be telling you, see, I am out of practice, you guys. Should be telling you where this is from. So that green is Bella Boulevard, Oh My Stars. It's the Guacamole Stars paper, which is old. I don't think they put, yeah, they don't put their dates on them. Smart people. This piece is from Carta Bella White Christmas, and it's the present tags. This is, I love the way Carta Bella's paper feels. It's such a great weight. So I am going to blend 3 different companies right here, which is interesting. I always find that. But the red here is really close to this red, and this green is really close to that green. The texture of the papers is definitely different, but that's not going to bother me all that much. So I'm looking at this. I am going to do a little measuring here. I don't normally do that, but so I have about 5/8 of an inch here. And then, so then I'd come in, let's see, 5/8 of an inch here. Oops, but here's where the line is. Is that not 12? But yes, it is. Okay. I'm just having a problem figuring that out. Yeah, and it is 5/8. Okay, so I'm in about this far. I like that reveal. I'm thinking. So I think about 3/4 of an inch off both sides of, or 2 sides of this. Which is about what I usually do. Isn't that funny? That's usually the proportion I like anyway. Is to do about 11¼ inches square on my background. Well, not my background paper, but the paper that sits inside the frame. This is a cute little pet paper, pet collection. It's Photo Play Santa Paws, and it's the Christmas Antics paper, which is super cute. If I had Christmas pictures of Linus, I would use that, but I do not. Although he is going in the Christmas journal tomorrow. in my December daily. That for sure. And I also just realized that one of the things I wanted to do today was take photos of my trees, especially maybe tonight. That has not gotten accomplished yet. So you know what I'm going to be doing when I'm done scrapbooking. Okay, so we have that done and this done. Now the reason I left this is I didn't know exactly what I was going to do from a standpoint of how much space I want here. I'm thinking if I use tags, I might want some more space there. And speaking of tags, I really would like to use some tags on this. Now, whether I'm going to journal on this or not, I don't know. Oh, here's one that says property of the North Pole. So that could be kind of cute. There's a little one here that says making a list and checking it twice. Be kind of cute. So I've been wanting to use these tags in my scrapbook, in my December daily scrapbook, and it hasn't been working out. I have not been using very much of that. I thought I had somewhere, I thought I had like a Christmas Eve phrase sticker. Like I thought I found one somewhere. So I'm just going to go into my Christmas stuff here to see what I have here. Oh, here's an excited for Santa. So that would be cute on here. Just going to pop that there. I don't think I want to do Love, Joy, Nice. Those would all work in here. I can kind of put those to the side here in case I decide I want to use them. And then, let's see. Could do Ho Ho Ho. I don't think I have any. I'll do what I normally do, which is put stuff up on the side here. So I have Christmas and Santa on here. There's a Christmas Day. Maybe that's what I was thinking of. So I have Christmas and Santa I could use. There's a Soon It Will Be Christmas Day, but I'm not sure that I like all the white in that for this. Okay, so I have those. The Santa, I do have a Santa sticker here, but it's in that off green color. And then I do have a couple of Santas. So I have a Santa face and I have a Santa with a sack. I'm just going to look and see. Now I pulled my chipboard off the chipboard sheet because it was driving me nuts. It kept falling out. And I have enough of it gone now that I think I can get away with doing this. This is the other thing I thought about was the Dear Santa. Oh, I've got this Santa too. That's the thing that I thought of. I have some presents, but I think I'll wait with those. Hey, Tammy. Oh, that's cute, Carrie, that you have the Santa Paws collection. So cute. Okay. Hello, Happy Scrapper. Okay, so that's a good start. Do I have anything in here? So this is, in case you haven't been following along with December Daily, this is a dish that I got on Amazon. Moira O'Reilly, I remember Moira's last name properly. Moira had one, and I thought it was so cute that I mentioned that to her, that I thought it was cute. And then she told me that someone had bought it for her, and it came from Amazon. So I went to Amazon and did a little search on divided trays and actually found it. So I am now, oh, this is cute. It says a checklist, cookies, presents, photo. So I think that might be kind of fun to throw on here somewhere. All right. I think we have a good start here. I was trying to think, did I look on here? To All Good Night could work as well. And Christmas PJs could work because they are wearing Christmas PJs. Okay, so let's start embellishing and figure out what's going on. So this is really interesting because I have not used this collection yet to do this. Okay, so the reason I wanted Santa in all of the iterations that I had him is that then I could make sure that he's going in the proper direction. So I don't really want him looking off the layout. I would prefer him looking into the layout. I don't mind it so much if he's looking this way because he's kind of, I put that other tag there, but I also could use this guy. I mean, I would probably raise him up off of the, and have him do that, like that, so that he, let's see. I don't know. I like the fact that he's looking into this, but I also kind of like that this is separated a little bit. And he's a little bit different. Actually, I think I'm going to use that one. I would not have said I was going to do that. And then that way I can put some twine in both of these. And after doing this a bazillion times, I now remember that there is a backing on this. Hey, Julie, yeah, it's a 12 by 12 live. We definitely have a Christmas theme here. I have a couple of Christmas photos that I've printed already. I'm so far behind in printing photos. It's not even funny, but I have to edit them because I usually print at Walmart and they don't, if you send them your phone photos just as is, they come out really wonky. You have to actually edit them, I think, at least on the website. You have to edit them so they're on a 4x6 canvas, which is crazy. But it is what it is. Okay, so I'm just gonna, I don't need all of this space, so I'm gonna tuck this in a little bit here. The one thing I am thinking about is I probably want something up here. And what is that going to be? And then let's take that and we'll take that out. And I still have those to work with if I want to as well. And I am acutely aware at this point in the season that the majority of my December daily is done. So if there is any, I shouldn't be holding on to anything. How about that? Okay, I like that ho 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 up here. Maybe that's what we'll put up here. And this one looks like it's ready to go. And yes, I am adding, okay, so I've always wondered that, Julie, because I do have a Costco membership. And so I could use that as well, but it's, I don't know if it's good to know because it's disappointing, but it is what it is, I guess. I've said that more than once already tonight. Okay, so I have all this stuff. Oh yeah, that's right. This piece I thought would be fun. Let me see if I can get this in here somehow. And if I have a little bit of glue left on here, it's not that big of a deal because I can always take it off. I have undo. It's not the original undo, which was really nice, but it is a decent undo. So the one thing I'm noticing here is I don't really have any of the blue in anything. It would be kind of hard to put the blue down here, but I'm thinking maybe a circle or something like this. And I don't think this, unfortunately, I don't think that Not a Creature is Stirring is going to make it on this layout, which is too bad because it's kind of fun. Now the no peeking though, probably could somewhere. Or then And To All Good Night could probably work somewhere too. I like the no peeking a little bit better because it's the kids. So my thought is to bring in a little bit of navy, and I have navy labels from Ellie's Studio. And I have some blue ones. And maybe I can sneak one down here. Let's see. I have this really glued down though. Now that is a different blue, most definitely, than the one that's here. So we'll see if I like that. It's a little bit more royal than it is the true navy. But I'm thinking like that. Every time I've used the green, red, navy, aqua color in my book, I've loved it. So that's kind of what I'm basing this off as I'm thinking about this. Okay, then I'm gonna see if I can pull this up without hurting anything. Okay. It feels like this is here, but not for any good reason. So I want to blend that somehow. And I'm not sure what that is. Is it adding some wood veneer maybe to come over the top? Maybe what it is a little heart or stars. Stars would be good. Like I could pop a star over here, make sure it's a bigger one because I think that's doing a nice job of taking up some space. And then I could do a star up here. The wood is kind of nice too, but I think I can get a little bit more color in this way. And I accidentally stuck my label, and pulled off some paper. So that's not nice. Those Ellie Studio labels are tricky. The other thing I could do is go and see, I think I have some navy twine. And I think I might call this layout like Getting Ready or something like that. I have to put a title on before I go on, but sometimes that title doesn't make it. Oh, that's nice to know about Julie just said that Costco's not printing in store anymore, but they are doing it. They ship free to your house, which is nice, since they are no longer printing in store. So what I'm doing now is I am grabbing these little things because there are presents on here. Kind of like that puffy right there. It's a little bit of a different texture. That's the word I want. Now the question is, do I have something else that I could use? So now maybe I put this one up here because I'm looking at the, okay, actually I liked this better down here. So I'm going to pop that back here and see, can I use this there? And I think that this green is close enough to that green actually, which is really nice. I do have some little snowflakes if I want to do some puffies. I have 3 of them. What I want is something to take up some room up there. But I can also go back to my idea of using some sort of color. Actually, there's 4 of them here. So I can put that one up there, and then we could do 3 down there. There's a little blue puffy here, heart. So that can take up some of the space. There is a green one too. Okay, I'm liking that. That's filling that up. I'd like it even better if there was another color one, because then I could pop it down here. Let's actually, there's another flower here. I think I'm going to grab this one. It's got blue, or I like the blue and the red. I want to bring some more red back in here. I could do this little candy piece too. Or even I have a candy cane here. Yeah. I'm going to bring this in just a little bit more. I'm losing my voice, which is funny because I haven't used it all that much today. Just don't want to leave a lot of space on this circle. Can we do cocoa? Because Santa, they're leaving Santa some cookies and milk. In my case, I'm going to pretend it's cocoa. There we go. I'm actually really liking how that looks now. Okay, now, oh, and I forgot I was going to do something over here. The little no peeking piece. The boyfriend still is testing positive, which is not good. He's feeling, the problem is he's feeling good. Now I know you can test positive for quite a while, especially if you're using a rapid test like he is. But the problem is for us to do stuff together with other people, aka I'm having Christmas tomorrow with my grandkids without him, is we would need him to test negative, and it's not happening. Okay, so I know these are all puffy, but I know I have some chipboard snowflakes that are in here. So I'm going to go into those and see. Yeah. So he's not happy at the moment. He's been home a lot. Ooh, here's a bigger one even. There was a bigger one there. I lost it. That's probably too big. I thought there was one that wasn't quite that big, but maybe not. Oh, that's the one I'm thinking of. Yeah, then that kind of brings that stuff in, and I can look to see if I have any more puffy things that could work here. I was hoping this was going to turn out cute, and I think it is. You know how sometimes I don't want to say I had a vision in mind because I really didn't, but I was hoping it would be at least cute. So, and to all a good night. Okay, I'm going to do that, and I think that will be the title of this layout is "And to all good night." I like the play on "'Twas a Night Before Christmas" with that. It's a lot of words up there, but I'm okay with it, I guess. I don't always like a lot of words altogether. Oh, Tammy, we can only hope. So those of you who don't know this story, this is my boyfriend and I, this is our second Christmas that we've been dating. This is the second Christmas that we have not been able to spend Christmas together. Last year he got exposed to COVID, but it was before, you forget, it was before we could really test like we can now. So he had to wait whatever days it was at the time. I don't know if it was 5 days or whatever. Or he waited, I think he waited 4 days to test and got the results on the 5th, or waited 5. He had to wait 5 days before he could test, because you could only they didn't have rapid tests available very much yet, and it was just crazy. So yeah, hopefully next year is going to be a great Christmas, because we'll be spending our first Christmas together after having dated for 3 years. and we live less than a block from each other. That's the other part, is so we live really close to each other, and we haven't been able to spend Christmas with each other, which is crazy. So I have some blue twine, and I think that's what I'm going to use here. Yes. I wish it was funny. There's nothing we can do about it, right? It is what it is. The good news is he was kind of sick at the beginning, but it was like having a bad cold for him. He didn't have any of the respiratory stuff or anything like that. And so it's been very frustrating for him, because he's kind of had to stay home. And he's felt, the first couple days he didn't feel so good, but pretty quickly for the last 3, he's actually felt pretty good. So that's really frustrating for him. For me, it's frustrating just because we can't be together, and it's been a rough Christmas season this year. We didn't get to do a lot of the stuff that we did last year, even before Christmas, because I was gone to Arizona one weekend, and then the following weekend he actually had a cold and was pretty sick. So craziness. Something I talked about today that I'm going to journal about in my December daily book before I'm done. I think it might be my entry for the 1st, actually. I haven't decided that for sure, but it's looking like it might be. Okay, so I like that. This is all Hobby Lobby twine. And I didn't tell you guys what all this stuff is. So let me go back. This chipboard is from the Simple Stories Holiday Collection, which is last year's Christmas collection from Simple Stories. And the same thing, the puffies are from the Holiday Collection. The chipboard is, these 2 tags are from Ellie's Studio from this year's Christmas collection. I don't know if they're still available or not. Ellie's Studio tags here. This is an Ellie's Studio sticker from this year's collection. And then the one thing I haven't told you is this No Peeking is a sticker from Photoplay. Not a Creature with Stirring. How cute. The element stickers from that collection. So cute, Julie. 3rd time makes a tradition. Next year he needs to be very careful. I have said that to him, that the last 2 weeks before Christmas he just needs to mask anywhere in the public. And he got this at work. He works in a very small 4-person office, and his boss and her husband are really good friends of mine. So let's just say there's been a lot of her feeling very bad. It was her husband who actually probably got him sick, because she got it from her husband as well. But, and definitely they couldn't do Christmas with their kids like they wanted to, but because they had it a little bit earlier, they're okay and they've tested negative. But he's hanging out there and he's not. So anyway, well, so hopefully, like, yeah, next year he has to be very, very careful so that we don't have these problems. I just saw these two little peppermint stickers, and I'm wondering if I could pop these in here or if it's going to be too much. So hang on a second here. Yeah, I think it's too much. Although it could be kind of not fantastical, whimsical. That's the word I was looking for. Let's see what I think of it. So the trick is I look at it on screen. You know, there's a lot of stuff going on here, but I actually kind of like that. Or is it taking too much away from the pictures? That's what I need to look at. Is my focus coming off the pictures? And the rest of this is supporting it. Yeah, I'm going to take them off. As much as I love them, I think they need to come off. But I do need to use those. Actually, there's 3 of them. I really need to use those because there's actually 3. So I'll have to do that. I have a couple of other layouts, Christmas layouts that I can do right away too. So, all right, so we're going to call this and to all a good night. And that's it. So first Christmas layout done, 12 by 12 layout, because I do 12 by 12 Christmas scrapbooking. And then I keep my supplies out until I'm all done. Because since they're all pulled together for December daily, I might as well leave them out. So thanks you guys for joining me tonight. It was good to get back in the swing a little bit. It took me a little bit to feel like I was there, but I think in the end it worked out okay. And I like how I ended up with these 2 little touches of blue. Actually, now that I think about it, I don't have any blue here. Let me look, and it may stay that way because I don't know that I have anything small and blue. Unless I went to like a puffy sticker or something and actually I have a blue heart. I have a couple of blue hearts. But that probably needs to change a little bit. This needs to, oops. And I have some backing here. Hang on a second. Last thing I noticed is I checked for colors. So you're welcome. Thanks, Tammy. Just as I told you guys I was going to leave, I'm not, because this needs to get resolved quick. I think it'll be okay. I just need to get that figured out. And now maybe I don't need a snowflake quite as big. Hold on. Oh my goodness. Sorry, you guys. Let me look and see. Yeah, I think I like the smaller snowflake with that big, but otherwise it's too big for the heart. Hey, thanks, Carrie. And you're welcome, Julie. Absolutely. It's fun for me too. Started all this in 2020 when I was hanging out by myself at home. And I decided, hey, maybe I can start doing lives because it will give me people to talk to. I think a lot of us felt that way. Okay. I promise. This is it now. There we go. All right, now I like how that worked out in the end. All right, you guys, now I am really saying goodnight. Thanks so much for your kind words about that. You guys take care, and we'll see. I think next Friday night I'm not going to be able to do a live because I believe we're going to be celebrating my oldest grandson's 10th birthday, which sounds impossible. But anyway, all right, you guys take care. Have a great weekend. I will be back tomorrow and probably tomorrow morning to do day 30 for December Daily for following along with that. Thanks, Tammy. Ditto to you as well. All right, you guys take care. Bye, everybody.